truly believe that Dontay and Tom are working together.
I kind of believe that too.
They are working together. I believe that he has known Tom for years.
Ooh.
I can't prove it yet.
About to play
I don't know what their exact history is.
All right, y'all. I want to give y'all a little bit of advice, all right? And to each his own, and I'm going to get one thing straight before I even give the advice, because advice is usually taken the wrong way because almost everybody, men and women, are in their feelings, all right? Everybody want to be in their comfort zone. And I'm going to say this, right? If you don't see a problem with some of the things that I'm about to say, you might have to ask yourself, do I really want this? And if the answer is no, then that's okay. And if the answer is yes, then you have to pay attention to these things, all right? And I can't tell nobody how to do nothing. I would never get on this camera and tell nobody what to do, all right? You're a grown man, grown woman, you make your own decisions. I'm just trying to tell you how it is, all right? At least from my point of view. And I've been in this game for way longer than a lot of people. I'm not a beginner. So beginners need to always tell people in life that, and I need to take my own advice for a lot of things. I always tell people, look at people who are older than you, who have done the same things that you're doing right now. People that walk that path, look at their destination. Look at where they ended up at. All right? And no, that doesn't mean everybody's going to end up in the same place doing it. The odds against that, though, think about it. All right, so what I mean is society, whether they mean it or not, some people do, some people don't know what they're doing, some people don't know that they're messing you up. They will mess you up. I don't let people do me like this most of the time. I avoid it, but I know what to look for. All right, let's say you're at school or college or at a job or wherever you got a break room at, right? You got a break room. We're going to eat, right? So let's say we're trying to be healthy. Let's say we're trying to watch our calories. Let's say I don't eat in break rooms, nowhere I go, all right? Not just because of this, but that's part of it. That's a small, like 15% of it, all right? Because I'm going to eat what I'm going to eat regardless. If you sit down and you eat, if your plate is full of healthy foods, all right? Let's say your plate has less than 700 calories on there. Even if you got a lot of food, you can have less than 700 calories if you're eating clean food, all right? If you got low calorie carbs, not fried. Instead of fries, you got some baked potato or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you got some grilled chicken and some broccoli or something like that. Or something, you know what I'm saying? You got less than 800 calories on your plate, but you have your macronutrients in place. Guess what almost everybody gonna say? Why are you eating that? And you're gonna starve, and I wouldn't be doing all that. You're going too far with this, and oh my gosh. And the person next to you might be having a large pizza to itself. Nobody says nothing. Nobody says nothing at all. Same thing in the gym, right? If everybody's in there chit-chatting, Chatty Patty, talking and having fun and socializing, talking about their goals and this and that and the third and blah, 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 and just yapping and yapping. Even if they might be talking about fitness, though. They might be saying the right thing, and if they saying the right things, but it don't come from that. It come from doing the right things, all right? So if you're in the gym and you're doing the right things, you know one thing you got to be on? You got to be on a roll. You can't keep stopping for everybody and everything. And you can't just join the crowd of people that's not doing nothing if you want something. But you know what, everybody disses that guy. Everybody, oh, this guy, he's a dick and he thinks he's better than everybody. And oh my God, that guy ain't said a word to you. He minding his own business, got his headphones in. That's not rude. A lot of times this guy says hi and bye. He give you that mutual human respect most of the time. That's me, right? So most of the time, and I say most of the time because some people you just can't. You say hi to them, that open up a door for a whole conversation. Like, I want that. No, I don't. At the end of the day, I don't want to conversate with you, bruh. I did not drive to the gym to talk to you. I'm in here getting it in. But the person that's trying to talk to you, they paid their gym membership. People be thinking that means you got the right to the other people. You don't got the right to the other people. You got the right to what you paid for. You paid to use the dumbbells, the kettlebells, the barbells, the plates, the cardio machines, use that. You paid to use it. You paid to come in here and chatty pat with people. I never understood that. The spa, the sauna, if y'all just got tanning beds and relaxing massage chairs, people will use those. They'll use the easy things. That's why we live in the state of the country that we've been living in, and most guys are over 30% body fat. A lot of women are pushing close to 50% body fat. Of course, y'all gonna have a little bit more body fat than us naturally, even when they're shredded. Like if I'm 10% right now, a woman on stage might be 10%, like in a bodybuilding show. A man on stage, 10% in a bodybuilding show. I might look lean and ripped and shredded, and I got abs and all that, but on stage compared to people that's 6% body fat, them couple percents is a big difference. I would look fat next to them guys. I look lean and ripped next to everybody in real life. But my point is, a lot of people don't see the problem. I don't see the problem with talking in the gym. I don't see the problem. Why you gotta do all that? Have you forgot what your goals are? Keep your goal in mind. Remember, eyes on the prize? Keep your eyes on the prize and keep your goals in mind. You know what I'm saying? What they say, if you fail to plan and you plan to fail. A lot of people be having good plans. They just never take the steps to do them. A lot of people don't even take the first step, which is going into the gym in the first place. But even worse is the people who take the first step. They take the first step, but they don't take the second one. And those people be in the way. You know what I'm saying? It's not my business whether you do something or not. It's my business when you make it my business, when you get in my way. That's when it's my business. It's only my business when you in my way. When you're stopping me. When you touching me in the gym, patting me and trying to talk to me, and they don't even be having nothing to say. Hey, and they will agree. And people, why don't you just tell them then? You tell them, all right? Hey, bro, I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm just trying to work out, bro. We good, you know what I'm saying? You would think that they'll leave you alone. No, they will not. That makes it worse. They will agree with you and keep going. Yeah, man, because, I hate when people come in the gym and try to talk to me. Like, bro, you doing it to me. They do that every day, bro. Every man. It don't, and it be dudes, it be grown men. And a lot of people be like, oh, that don't happen to me. Either it does happen to you and you don't have a problem with it, or you just haven't reached a level to where it only happens at a certain level. When people just will not stop. It only happens at a certain level, right? And it only happens at a certain level when people will not stop is when you actually want things to happen. You don't want this to happen, but it only happens when you reach a certain level, all right? And a lot of people will hear these numbers that I'm going to say, and they're going to say, oh, that ain't a lot, so that's not even that impressive. It actually is, all right? I'm way past these numbers, all right? But this is where it begins, all right? When you reach 225 on the bench press or more, it don't matter if it's for 1 rep, it doesn't matter if it's for 10 reps, if it don't matter if it's 15 reps. Or if you can do 10 or 15 reps, you most likely can do 315 or something like that on the bench at least. But if you get to 315, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. They jumped out your throat. Squat, same thing, 315 or more. Right? It don't take much. That ain't a lot. But if you get to 315 or more, especially if you're doing it all the way down, not half repping, they will bother you, bro. They won't stop. They won't let you go. 405 on deadlift, maybe even 365. Anything that they can't do, they don't want to see you do it. Some of them be like on purpose like that, but then some of them get so excited. You know, you do 500 on deadlift, and they go, oh my gosh, that was crazy, oh my God. And they're like, that's cool, but they don't mean nothing by it. But little do they understand is, I'm not done. I'm still going. Whether I'm still going up or I'm sticking at the same weight or I'm doing back offsets or whatever, I still need that focus. I still need to breathe a certain way. I still need to move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I still got to act like I'm about to lift some heavy weights because that's exactly what I'm about to do. You don't supposed to lift heavy weights and act like you're not even about to lift heavy weight because then you're unready. Then now you're about to get injured. You're either going to fail the lift, which is disappointing, which is going to keep you keep going in there and not having good workouts, you're going to stay in the same spot. And there's no such thing as staying in the same spot. You're going to actually regress. Yeah, whatever. But you're actually going to move backwards with your goals because there's no such thing as standing still. You're either getting stronger or you're getting weaker. You're getting bigger or you're getting smaller. You're getting faster or you're getting slower. And then you got to think about the whole world is moving around you. It shouldn't be a competition. Hey, to you it might be, to another person it might not be. It's all up to what you want to do. All right? And whatever you want to do, you do that. Let other people do theirs. I'm not all into it like that, though. I mean, okay. But then when you see somebody who's not all into that, like that, you try to drag them down to your... Man, get out of here. I don't understand it. I would never understand it. They be grown men, though. I'll be 43 in about 10 days. It's grown men older than me. They get in their emotions and feelings when you don't talk to them. When they see that you see that I'm busy. Society, man. You know, when you try to get your steps in, they stop you. And let me talk to you. So what you doing? You walking? So that burns calories. Like learn it, man. Hey, man, you got the internet in your pocket. You can watch something. You can learn something. You can look up something. You're too lazy to look up something. Oh my gosh, bro. The hope is done for you. I am sorry. Sorry that I'm not sorry. Hey, we all know what to do. Eat some vegetables. Eat some fruit. Eat less calories. Burn more calories. We know this stuff. Why are we not doing it? Talk about it or be about it. If you're talking about it, okay, you got the right mindset. No, you don't. No, you don't. Be about it. Do it. Nike said it. Just do it. Man, I know it ain't that easy for everybody. You got to work on it, though. It's just like starting to do something. It's just like the equal opposite of quitting something. Some people got to ease their way off of smoking and drinking. Some people literally cannot take that same route. Some people have to rip the Band-Aid off and just go cold turkey. If you've been trying, and it's just advice, talk to your doctor first and all that. Hey, I'm just saying what I would do, all right? If I'm trying to stop doing something, and I've been trying to ease into it, baby steps, get my toes wet and all that, and it ain't been working, and it's been years. Oh no, I gotta just I just gotta go all in. All right, same thing with starting something. Now, when it comes to lifting heavy weights, if you haven't been lifting heavy weights yet, don't just go and lift some heavy weights. You don't even know how to lift yet. That's stupid. A lot of people do that, though. That's called ego lifting, and a lot of people get hurt doing that. Miraculously, though, some of the worst ego lifters that I've seen in my life, they don't get hurt. That don't mean that's you, though. But, hey, they might be hurt in the long run. A lot of times, things don't show up till later. All right, so some people got a real high pain tolerance, They don't even know they injured. You know, it's like, but I don't know, man. A rule that I made for myself a long time ago also is to never tell people my plans, man. Because every time you tell somebody your plan, you know, what you working on? And then you tell them and they want you to have this whole run through. They want to have this whole interview with you. Because you working your back and then they throw their input into it. They're like, no, man. I ain't come here for that. I come here to do that. Not to talk about it. Be about it, all right? I ain't building no back muscles talking to you about back muscles. You know what I'm saying? And they don't be they just trying to learn from you. No, they be telling me what to do. I'm like, I got better results than you. It's always the people with less results than you. People that got more body fat on their body tell you how to lose body fat. Maybe they just overexcited about something. They just learned or something. I don't know. But nobody seems to understand that it ain't about just regurgitating the right stuff out of your mouth. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Results come from doing it. Right? So it's like, man, I don't understand. I don't. I never will. I never will understand this mindset that people got, bruh. And people be stuck in the same position for years and years and years and years and years, and they never just, because they're comfortable. They're comfortable. They're comfortable just hearing some motivational words on a YouTube video. They don't do the things after they cut the video off. They're satisfied. Oh my gosh, I heard this guy saying, oh my gosh. Like, come on, man. That's great, that motivation. Use it. Don't just hear it, feel a certain way, and then, man, everybody be in their feelings, man. I swear. That's why I do everything alone, man. Ain't nobody in the way when I do it alone. But then they see you kicking off to yourself, they gotta come over there. They have to. Empty gym, it be nobody in there. Somebody gotta come over there, mess you up. How is somebody come in there when ain't nobody in there? You just say, it'd be 2 or 3 people. It's always at least one person most of the time. It's rarely. And the bad thing about it, sometimes that throw me off. It hit me by surprise. If I'm the only one in there, oh my gosh, bruh. Most of the time I have a great workout when I'm the only one in there. But sometimes I'm so used. It's hard to explain, man. There's times I had bad workouts because I was the only one in there. And sometimes you can have a good workout even though you're a loner type person like me. You can have a good workout when something just clicks in your head to show off on them. You know what I'm saying? They bothering you, show off on them then. Yeah, now that can get you hurt too. I'm not telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go hard, but you gotta not. It's a thin line between going hard and going too hard and pushing. You gotta know that. You gotta know that limit. All right. So, you know, to avoid injury. All right, and to avoid overtraining. Now, 99.99% of people are not in a risk of overtraining. They will not. They don't push themselves hard enough. They will never be even close to overtraining. A lot of people go to the gym every day and still they're not overtraining because they go in there and they don't do nothing. Being in there is not work, bro, for most people. Now, I'm not speaking on day one, A1 beginners when I say that. I'm not speaking on anybody with any kind of mental or physical disabilities. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about everybody else. All right? Even with that, like, there's people who are, they got all kind of disabilities, and they still go harder than people that don't. Ain't nothing even wrong with you. You don't go, bruh, get out my face. When I see you in person, I don't want that. Nah. Hey, I avoid certain people like the plague, bro. I'm dead serious. I have to. Because if you do what they do, if you just fall in with that crowd, you'll get the same results they get, which is none. And at the end of the day, even if they do lose some kind of weight or reach their goal a little bit, A lot of people, they just gain it all back and then some. Because they ain't changed their lifestyle. They might have learned a few things, but they didn't make it a lifestyle. And if you don't make it a lifestyle, then what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people rush their cut anyways. Like, I get it. Some people say do go faster. Some people say do go harder. That's only for people like myself who have been doing this for a while and they can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. I can choose to go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. Some people that's a whole nother video, all right? So, or you can ask me in the comment, what you mean when you said that part? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stick on the point of doing. Nobody does nothing. All right? And it's none of my business whether you do something or not. It's only when you get in my way. I want mine. That might sound selfish, but that's part of the lifestyle. All right? Then not only that, but on top of all of that, the mistakes that you will make when people are distracting you. All right? That mistake, the little things, the little mistakes can make big consequences. All right? Like, let's say I'm loading my plates on my bar and you talk to me and this and that and third, and I accidentally load 10 pounds heavier on one side than the other. Now my bar lopsided. Now when I go to lift it, I didn't notice that I did it because I was listening to you and paying attention to you. Well, you shouldn't be paying. Well, get away then. All right? But my point is, that can cause somebody to get injured. All right? That could cause somebody to get injured big time. That's why I'm always saying lift and let lift. And if you don't want to lift, then don't. Why are you in the lifting area? You got your right to be there, but my point is why? I don't go into areas that I don't want nothing to do with. I don't walk into somebody's yard if they got a big pit bull or Rottweiler in there or something. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're poking the bear at the end of the day. I look at it like this. You're poking the bear. People not going to keep on letting you put them in danger. And you know what I'm saying? Like, people will cuss you out. I done seen people get into fights in the gym. And everybody get on the person that's beating up the dude. I don't never do that. You don't know why he beating him up. You know what I'm saying? It could be a reason. That's not a good reason. Dog, somebody could tear their fucking muscle off the tendon where it will never heal again because of you in their way. Yeah, look it up. It might not make sense to you if you're a beginner, but look it up. Think about it. Take a second. That don't sound good. I don't like how that sounds or how it's said or nah, man, don't look at that. Look at reality. Right? You knew better, you do better. And then don't forget about your goals. While you stopping somebody else from their goals, you are also stopping yourself in your tracks. Don't forget about yours. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours.